At first sight, there's a sea of wind turbines blanketing the surrounding terrain. But this is Datong, China's coal capital. The city is so steeped in the industry, it even has a museum dedicated to its history. People have been mining coal in Datong for nearly 1,500 years. But as China tries to rid itself of fossil fuel-generated energy, many here are uncertain what the future holds for them and for the mines.
Maybe there won't be any in the future.
How would so many workers and their families survive without coal?
Li is a miner in Datong. Like several generations before him, he lives from coal production. His son has followed in his footsteps. Like in Datong, some 900 mines in Shanxi province employ hundreds of thousands of people. For many, it's hard to imagine a life without them.
Where can we go then? I have no other skills and benefits. I can't live anywhere else. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die here. There's no work to do in other places.
For now, workers aren't too concerned. China's struggling to shake off its coal addiction, and there's little sign of those jobs drying up. China's ramped up investment in wind and solar energy in recent years, but it's still heavily reliant on coal to meet its massive power demands. Coal makes up around 60% of the country's total energy use, and over the last decade, it has consumed more of the fuel than the rest of the world combined. Last month, authorities ordered mines to boost coal production by nearly 100 million tons, to battle a power crunch threatening China's economic recovery from the coronavirus crisis. It's also needed to ease an expected energy supply shortage for winter. China has pledged that coal consumption will peak by 2025. But drastic reliance on the fuel source to meet energy demands has raised doubts about whether that's feasible.
What will happen after the peak is as important as when the peak will happen. Are we going to see a long plateau? And if so, that's probably not great news for climate change. Or are we seeing a steady decline or a drastic decline?
If China fails to cut coal out of its energy mix in time, it will be all the more difficult to achieve its bigger goal of net zero emissions by 2060.